Hey guys, Desolator Magic here, and remember when I used to actually do product openings? Well, I decided since I did so well at the pre-release as far as like expensive card pulls, I would get one and only one Theros Beyond Death Collector's Booster. And of course we got Clothis on here, proving that just because you're blindfolded doesn't mean you can't get a job as a prison guard. Well, I mean, in real life, I wouldn't recommend it. So, I brought up the guide here. It looks like we get 8 foil commons and uncommons or basic lands to start out with, and I think 2 of them have to be lands or something. I don't know. I'm going to try to follow along to this chart. Oh, here we go. So, these were not supposed to be there, so now I'm confused. So that is, wait, a foil regular land. Let's see. So, oh, okay. So that's the foil basic land. So this could, the first 8 could be common, uncommon, or basic land. This is like solving a puzzle. So, yeah, this is it. So this is, I think, the only place that you can get these foil lands, making them unbelievably rare. Now, the other cool thing is in the ancillary card slot, which is coming up, it's the only place you can get the non-foil version of the Planeswalkers from the Planeswalker decks, which is actually putting them a couple dollars ahead of the regular ones. So people will pay for rarity once in a while. So, okay, we got a foil mountain. And this mountain can only be found, this artwork, in the Fat Pack, but only in non-foil. So I might keep that. That's pretty rare. Actually, I'm going to send it to somebody who I'm way overdue to send cards to. Let's see. So Transcend Envoy. Okay, foil there. They're all foil, by the way. Very nice. Oops, getting some weird flickering here. Grim Physician. Okay, I mean, these are commons and uncommons only, so don't get too excited. Oh, we got Wings. Wow, this is a bad webcam. I'm going to get a better one. Eidolon of Philosophy. Okay, nice. So that's 5. This is 6. Oh, Infuriate. There we go. Now that's a card. Let's see. So this is 7 with the Langoliers there. Sweet Oblivion. Then we've got Siona, Captain of Wow, that's bad. There we go. Captain of Pyleus. Sorry about the quality. I'm going to get a new webcam ASAP. I just got to read some reviews and look up some test footage on YouTube and that kind of stuff. So the next card should be an ancillary one. So this is where we could make or break a little bit here. Oh, it's a foil mountain. Okay. That's odd. I don't really consider that ancillary, but okay. And the guide I'm looking at may or may not be in order. They're heavily implying it is, but I don't know. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, this is the 9th card. So wow, what an interesting ancillary card. It's a couple bucks. I mean, it's it was initially being valued at 8, and I think it's down to like 2 now. There's reasons for that. I don't want to get into it. So next, we've got another one. Okay, so I had heard that you're guaranteed to get 2, but that doesn't make sense because this was supposed to be the rare mythic with extended art frame, according to their own guide on their own website. Okay, guess not. So I have no idea what's next. Let's just keep opening it. How about that? Sunlit Hoplite, a non-foil common. Okay, so that is the ancillary card. So how that's the 10th one, I don't know. So the next one should be extended art then. Okay. Oh, we've got... Oh, not that great. It's Haktos. I mean, people are a little excited about him. Boy, that is just... It really wants to focus on the background. There we go. As if it looks good when it is in focus. So, I mean, extended art. Cool. That's probably a couple bucks. But this is where the money was supposed to be. So I think we're in trouble on this one. All right. Oh my God, we've got another Haktos, but he's foil this time. No, I didn't want another Haktos. Damn it. Oh boy, that's terrible. All right, then we've got, okay, showcase frame probably, I assume. Yep, that's an Anax. Okay, that might be a little bit. It is not foil. And then we've got, a foil Calaf, which is a really good looking showcase frame. That looks really good. I wish I had better lighting here. And finally, we've got the token. Foil token, by the way. Very nice. A little bit there. And it is double-sided, so it's actually gold on the other side. Very sparkly gold. Not a very good foil job on that gold, but it's not terrible. So overall, pretty bad pack. The main money is Haktos. I know you guys could very easily estimate the rest, so let's look it up. Okay, so the regular Haktos would have been 49 cents, but the extended art is $7. So, okay, not bad. I mean, I paid about 21 for this pack. And then the regular foil, let's see, that is, oh boy, a whopping $2. So I think I definitely came close to breaking even, but almost definitely lost money on this pack. I would add them up individually, but there's nothing that stands out. I mean, you're looking at like $2, who knows? Not much for the other foils. Calaf might be a little bit. I guess I'll look that up. Yeah, the showcase foil is a whopping $1. And Anax regular showcase is like 50 cents. So, yeah, I came up a couple dollars short here, especially at retail, let alone, some kind of buy list price. But I'm very glad I pulled these. Definitely wanted these. So everybody's saying that all of a sudden, and in complete contradiction to Wizards' actual guide, I'm not kidding, I have it up on monitor too, I'm looking at it right now, you get 2 of these. They're just, they were in the list. They were supposed to be at the end of the pack, but they moved them up, I guess. Cool. Well, so I guess that's a nice little educational journey into what order they're actually in. I mean, I would just open the whole damn thing, flip them one at a time and see what you get. I mean, it doesn't really matter what's where. All kinds of spots could be money. Although, by saying that, I don't mean to imply that I would recommend you buy these. I don't. I don't stand by the idea behind them. I do like the alternative rarities where they're adding value to the set and collecting money from like collectors, whales, rich people, whatever, with products like this that you don't need. You don't need this to play the game. You don't need the foil. You can buy the regular of any of these. So this is just like, oh, cool, I want my whole deck to be these. And then people buy them. They're making value out of nothing. Now, what I don't agree with is making value out of artificial scarcity or like rare lands. Like everybody needs a rare lands, and now some of them are $12 a piece. So to build a deck, bare minimum, boom, $48. I mean, come on. So if they make the money off of cosmetic stuff, which should sound familiar in the freemium world and like the mobile world, if they just make it off of new skins, new designs, new artwork, I'm fine with that. What I'm not fine with is selling stuff from, their own store instead of through an LGS. Luckily, LGSs can get these. I think overall it's a positive product, but it's so overpriced and it's so like gambling oriented. I could have opened $150 from this pack, or I could have opened 50 cents. That shouldn't be a thing. That's ridiculous. I mean, it's high variance. It's like placing a bet in roulette. It's literally like the exact same thing. You hand them money and then you get something of value back. The only difference is instead of getting like chips back at a casino, you get cards that you have to now sell. So, but other than that, it's gambling. I mean, it is absolutely gambling, and the high variance sucks. I mean, when you open a regular pack, you're like, oh, look, a $4 card. Oh, look, a $2 card. Like, okay, whatever. Like, and you open 32 of them, it's going to even out pretty quick. Or 36 or whatever's in a pack. I forget. It's been so damn long. So as far as people saying, oh, this is terrible, it shouldn't exist, in some respects, yes, but as far as like damaging to the community and the market of cards, not really. It's actually quite positive. It's collecting money from the right people who have the most money and are buying something completely unnecessary. So unless they have some kind of obsession or problem or gambling addiction, it's like whatever. They got the money, they're buying it because it's premium and that's what they want. It's kind of like from the vault. Nobody needs any of those. Buy the regular version. It's kind of a bad example because you might be getting $150 worth of cards for $34.99, but I say let the rich people, let the big spenders spend all their money on the fancy this and that, foil, special edition, alternate, showcase, extended, whatever, and impress everybody with their fancy decks. Or, whatever. If you got the money to throw away, hey, I mean, I could make fun of people for buying a boat too, and it costs way more than any of this. Everybody's got their hobbies, like whatever, you do you. But what they need to do is stop printing overpowered cards that modern and standard people need to build their decks, and then splitting like the demand and the supply basically between them. And then, it's a $15 card, and now you're pricing everybody out of standard. Everybody who wants to play Magic should be able to play standard, and if they want to drop more money, get the pretty cards or play a more expensive format like Modern. That's how it should be structured. They're doing exactly the opposite. They have admitted they're doing the opposite. They're printing standard so that it goes to the widest range possible by jacking up the power level. They have literally said that in an article. They admitted that's what they're doing. They even gave a start date for it. Like they're just like, this was our plan all along. That's a very negative direction to go. That and trying to undercut all the stores by selling yourself on Amazon. Wizards is doing that. They set up themselves as a seller, and they're just like, we're selling direct to consumers now. Oh, well, and then pretending like that isn't somehow a bad thing. Well, newsflash, it is. So yeah, a lot of negative stuff going on right now in the game. A lot of positive stuff. I think this is kind of smack dab in the middle. I would say get rid of this as a product and just put all of these as really hyper rares in the regular boosters to up the value without upping the price. that would push down the cost of singles because people would all be centrally buying one product and some people would be opening large amounts of money. But uncommonly, you can't count on it. And then it's like, oh, this free bonus, cool. Then sell them or trade them to the people who want them. And then because a box only needs to make so much money, you just basically take about $150, split it up between all the cards you could open. And if you have, stuff like this and this that are in there, it's going to make the rest of them all cheaper. That's what Masterpieces did. In fact, the Masterpieces were responsible for 19% of the value of BFZ. But nobody needed them to play. So what happened to really, really good, powerful, staple uncommons and rares from BFZ? They went down by 19% because without them, you've still got to take $150 and divide it out day one through the cards of the set. Give or take. There's a little more math to that, but that's the basic, what they try to do. But all that benefit to make the game cheaper while also giving people potentially more value, while also giving the whales something to spend money on, a perfect system basically, all that falls apart when they separate it out into the separate product that costs, 20 some a booster. That's just stupid. So overall, yeah, a lot of good, a lot of bad with this product. I think they need to tweak a little bit. It doesn't necessarily have to go away immediately. I know a lot of people are completely demonizing it. Their rationale for it is pretty much correct, but it also does a lot of good. It's a good way to get money from the community and shift the money away from the cards people actually need. There's just definitely room for improvement. So wish I would have made $100 today, but nope. Speaking of that, hey, Patreon link in the description as well as the Teespring store if you want to get a totally baller MTG t-shirt with some Desolator Magic branding on it as well. Some of them are pretty funny. Check them out. Especially since as of the 23rd, my revenues are down compared to December by $1,000 even, almost to the dollar. Fantastic, just in time to pay taxes. I hate January. Nobody ever spends money on marketing in January because everybody spent money on Christmas. So if the customers aren't there, why spend on ads? So they just don't until spring comes around, home fix-ups, traveling, and tax returns. So can't wait for March. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next video.